Here's a little update on the OEAG. I've been dealing with a 3D printing issue where I wasn't sure how to make it so the thing would spin and not wobble. Okay, so if you look at the top, it's got this wobble, and that means that I didn't perfect my geometry. This point here is not in the true center of the equilateral triangle base. Okay, and if you look closely, you'll notice that I kind of had to bend one of the pillars, plastic pillars, in order to get it to fit to my base. So what I'm going to be doing is make some new guides, okay, SVG guides that have an equilateral triangle and 3 points, which I think would be useful to anybody, and also just a segment based where it's got 2 points and it's scalable. And I'm going to be implementing this to deal with this issue. And this is my file here in Blender, and as you can see, this is the center point of one of my new guides. See how it looks nicely in the center here, right on the origin of the X and Y axis. And then if I hit R and I rotate this, do you see how this looks really smooth? You can barely see that center circle move. It looks like it's standing still, but it actually is moving. Now if I switch to my OEAG design and I hit R for rotate, you can see that, let me zoom in a little bit, it wobbles. It's not perfect. Okay, nowhere near as clean of a rotation as this one. That's clean. Okay, that's because I based it on the new guides. And so there's now I have to wait till I get my next 3D print in from a 3D printer, but I can already tell that my design is really flawed. Can you see how this kind of like equilateral bisection or whatnot is not aligned with the center point of the well, maybe here, let me rotate it so you can kind of get an idea better. There you go. That there is the pillar. Okay, and it's not aligned right. This should be perfectly aligned to this line. The center point should be somewhere on this line. And that center point correlates to one of these top pillars. Okay, maybe it's this one. Okay, and if my design was perfect, that would be aligned correctly. And then 1 second, let me hold on. Oops, sorry. Okay, scrolling down, zooming in. All right, thanks for your patience. Okay, so this is one of the bottom pillars, and you can see this should be perfectly aligned. And the reason why I'm not making this change on my current sendout is because I don't want to risk too much change, because only 2 of my pillars were off. But I have a feeling that I almost had to break the finger again, as my friend said when he had an injury. Break the finger and end again in order to properly reset the thing. So that is kind of how these guides are coming in handy for me. This new guide is much better. It's got the equilateral triangle and a nice tight kind of a, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 8 solid I guess radii jutting out of the circle to make it just really easy to align it on the X and Y axis, and also along 30 degree, 60 degree axes type thing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little update, and maybe I can make it into solid so you can see it. It's fun. You can see the process. Oh, also, here's a little flavor. You're probably wondering what this is. This is going to be the new style for the veins, although I might change it again. Look, it'll almost remind me of a medieval axe or something, but medieval axes are quite efficient in their design, so I wonder if that might help with the wind resistance, whatnot.